Yes, just because if I use a drop, you'll hear it. If you need me to, if you need more room, just let me know, and I'll make it happen. Now let me just do all this. It has been so long. Sorry, I've not. Ready? I hope that recorded. Dude, welcome back. Everyone, welcome back to Yes Offense. We are officially, this is it, dude. We're back.
Oh, thank God.
Again.
What the people have been clamoring for.
Dude, they have, dude.
Yes Offense.
Oddly enough, the subscribers have never given up. They have never stopped subscribing, and there have been more subscribers. Not like since I've stopped, but every few months there's just like an extra 10 people show up, and I'm like, I haven't put anything out.
They're like, I love this. I don't gotta get caught up.
I guess, dude. Anyway, shout out to the people who are there, all 400 and something of you. I really appreciate you, and I'm glad you stuck around. And because I don't know why wouldn't I do a podcast for a base that I built? Anyway, welcome back. I'm back. My name is Alex Thompson. It's been like a year. I also was doing a show called Super Selly Joe's this whole time, so if you knew that and checked it out, thank you. It's still going, but I wanted to reboot this, and I figured the perfect guy to have on for my reboot was my man Pete Angelo, who's finally back in town.
Yes.
Who was in New York, who was too gay, you said.
Did I say that?
No, you didn't. No.
If anything, it was the perfect amount of gay.
Yeah, no.
Because this is where all like the guys that I like are.
Yeah.
Dude, Austin sucks.
Yeah?
For that?
For gays?
Well, no, not for gays. For like me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're like a lot of the guys all look like me.
Oh, you're not.
I've come. Let's just say, grinder here versus grinder there. The pickings are. I don't come across as many.
Right. So that's right, because you're not into your type. You like
not into me.
Yeah, you like a slender otter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otter, twink, smaller.
Right. And in Austin, they're all used.
A lot of more burly.
Oh, dude. Because I saw some of your pictures. You were like, you did a show where you were in chaps and stuff.
Oh,
and
that was different.
Oh, okay. I was like, he looks like he's having a ball.
No,
dude.
don't get me wrong. I'm having a great time.
Okay.
So that is like, there's a show, Punchlines at the Poles.
Okay.
And it's like 8 pole dancers, and then like after like every third pole dancer, comic will do. All
right.
And then people will like throw money and stuff like that. And like sometimes the comics will show off a little bit, get a little. Get past their body issues. Show.
Yeah. You showed whole.
Oh, I didn't show whole.
It looked like you did.
Yeah, but I was wearing a thong.
Okay.
The Bowser thing was just covering my ass.
Bro, because I saw you bending over. I was like, that's wild. You're showing whole.
No, I put the singlet down to reveal I had a thong on, and I was trying to crop the Bowser image enough where you could see the side of the thong.
Okay.
So people didn't think I was just showing my asshole.
I was like...
Yeah, but I also picked a fucking circular image of Bowser.
I'm
doing it again June 28th.
And now you're gonna do
I'm not gonna show hold. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. No, a vertical.
I got a different single
design. All right, cool, dude. Because I was like, wow, he's.
But you know what tips? I made so many tips.
I believe it.
Because they throw everyone throws money on stage, but the comic after me got $3.
Wow, is it just like a me?
Just a guy.
Just a guy, dude.
Just a white guy.
What can you do?
And
dude?
like literally, I made like $75 in tips.
There you go. Especially for a first timer, dude. Yeah. That's great.
Oh, dude, I brought the house down.
That's amazing, dude. I wish I could tip $75 for
crazy.
A Bowser singlet.
It was all in ones.
Oh, okay. Oh, like the girls at the New Fair City shows?
Yeah.
Dude, the girls at New Fair City shows, if I was them, I would request a wet jet Swiffer in between. You know what I mean? Dude, for anyone who has no idea, New Fair City, they do wrestling shows, no ring wrestling match, and they get bloody, they get dirty. It's silly.
Yep.
I enjoy it, but it's like a punk rock show, and everyone in it looks like us, and varying degrees of worse and better. You know what I mean? But we're all dirty, and then these usually two very what's the word? What would be the word? They're not scantily clad women. That's perfect, Pete. They come out and they get down. Like they get really down on the floor. They bounce around. They get really slutty with it. And every time I watch them, don't get me wrong, turned on, but I'm also going, these girls got to get a shower later. They have to shower immediately after this because there's just like footprints getting wiped on them, like from the floor. Like they wiped. Oh,
Yeah.
one girl last time straight up showed her tits, and I was in.
Oh yeah.
That girl ruled.
Yeah, we thought it was pasties, but we realized it was tattoo.
Yeah, she had tattooed. What they were like,
Danya fell in love.
dude, that girl ruled. That girl made my night. That not Danya rules.
I know.
Danya rules, but Danya doesn't have tits
was
like
great,
that.
But it was so funny. She put her leg up on Danya.
That ruled. Yeah,
Danya was like so in love.
dude, that Danya had a very experience. Now we should have had Danya just to talk about this, but I remember Danya, the girl put the leg up on Danya, and afterwards Danya's like, I love it here. And I remember being like, I had a very similar situation, not with New Year's Fear City, but when I moved to the city, I went to an art show just after a mic because my friend was putting up some of her art. And I walked in, there's a bar, everyone's drinking, eating, like I know this is me. This is not like everyone's doing this, but there are people eating like chicken fingers. That's what I noticed because I like that. And then there's all this dope art,
autistic.
smoking weed, having a good time. And then there's these women walking around naked, just painted. And I remember just being like, this, I'm never leaving. Like, for, you know what I mean? For a long time. So I understood that. I also went to New York for the City show and also got, not got laid at the show, but got laid from that show.
Oh,
you know what I mean? That's pretty... It's pretty wild.
I think Cass would be happy about that.
Oh, I'm sure he would.
We went. Actually, I just went up to they just did one in Worcester.
Ooh,
That was a lot of fun.
that'd be real annoying shouts though. Like, yeah.
So here's the thing: is I feel like if you don't know, like here in Brooklyn, like it has a built-in audience. Like everyone goes. Like there's lots of regulars. People see it all the time. We're always so we kind of like know the environment. A lot of people there like kind of didn't know.
Oh,
So like the first match was very comedic and goofy.
And
Like they
then-
were hitting each other with like pool noodles and stuff.
Yeah.
And you could see like some of these like Boston fuckheads were like, thought
fu-
this was death, man.
yeah.
What's fucking
This is
happening?
queer. Yeah. Noodles.
Yeah. Now I'll tell you what though, fuck. The all the matches were great. The second match wasn't even like a bloody one, but was like fucking hard hitting.
Yeah.
We were outside on the pavement.
Ooh, nice.
So they were like jumping off the fence and landing. I was like, and then of course Cass and this guy Mouse, little dude, he got cut open so
Oof.
fucking bad. It was brutal. But,
Nice.
Like, hats off to Mouse. He fucking dude was one goddamn sweetheart. Two, like just like took it.
Oh,
And it was,
dude,
like, fine.
I can never do it, but I love watching them just put staples in each other's eyes and shit, dude. I love it. Every
Isn't
time
the best thing, like how jarring, how like so you because you saw Casanova wrestle
Yes.
before you met him.
yeah.
Isn't it like a kind of a drastic
is.
difference? You're like,
It is.
You see that, then you meet him like, oh,
He's like,
this
oh,
is-
hey, man.
this
You
is
want a
the-
beer?
this is
I'm glad you had a good time. And he's just like blood coming out his face.
But he's just like so sweet.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I'm great. All right, he hugs some chick with her tits hanging out.
I got home and I was about to put a shirt on. I put a shirt on and then I realized I had Cass's blood on.
Oh, jeez, dude. I don't know if I have it. I had a jacket.
New First City, go follow him. Shout out.
Yeah, check. Yeah. Also, guys, I'm clearly in Joe Gorman's apartment with his dog, by the way. House sitting, dog sitting, just in case you're wondering. I actually, at the bar we used to work at, a woman on a Halloween party shoved me into a closet and had her way with me. Not in fully, but like we did stuff. And afterwards, even I think I still have like stains of blood makeup on me. Not as gnarly, but pretty cool. You know what I mean? Nah, man. So you like Austin? You're having fun out there?
I'm enjoying it. I enjoy it. We're also like going to different events and raves and like meeting people and like making like genuine connections and friendships with people,
Ooh.
which I feel like you don't often get a lot in New York. Like everyone's like,
You got Coke?
yeah, we're just like, everyone's just like moving through you, or if you can't like, even if you have like similar interests, if you're not like helping them better their like art or
dude.
their career, they kind of just like, see ya.
Mhm.
Or like I don't know. I feel like
Real talk.
Sorry, I want to do that. I haven't used the drop in so long.
so like we've made like because also it's a smaller city. You're kind of like you feel that like, oh, if we talk to that person, I'm gonna probably see them again. Let's hang out. Let's plan stuff. And it's nice that it's not as insane because like Austin is less than 1 million people.
Really?
So yeah, it's a cool city. It's pretty
It's like
small.
Connecticut,
It's a lot of tourists, obviously. But like the people who live there, it's like, oh, you kind of have like a bit of a bond with them.
Nice, dude.
You just gotta. I mean, obviously the food can't compete with New York.
I was about to ask that. All they have better is barbecue, right?
Yeah,
That's like the
pretty much.
big.
Luckily, we found the Mexican's really good.
Oh,
Mexican
yeah,
food,
right.
Tex-Mex
That
really
too.
good.
Yeah.
But it's like, we found some like Asian food that's like pretty good. Like, okay, this is like at least we're gonna get something. Obviously it's tough to compare to New York.
Oh, dude! Out here, me and Mike Gray, who came to that's who we tried to get the pod, but he's out of town again. Mike Gray
He doesn't live here.
I know he was in town like 2 weeks.
I went to a concert.
He was saying how Chinese food almost everywhere you go is Chinese food.
Yeah.
But especially in the city, like at the city, you can go to any Chinese food spot. You'll be okay.
Well, it's also one other thing too is like even the lowest like food in New York to survive in New York has to be solid,
right.
But if you're in some small town,
Texas,
you're the only. It's the only option. So like
that's all they
doesn't
know,
need
dude.
To do that.
Oh, dude, and there's desert.
Yeah, yeah.
You get to shoot guns though.
That is
more.
fun.
Have you been doing more of that?
Well, actually, not since we moved, but like right before we moved, when we were just there visiting, we went to one of the ranges, and like you can like join, and it's like $60 a month, but you can go there anytime, and it's like you just like point out which guns you want to use, and you start swapping them. You just pay for the ammo. It's pretty sick.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's so funny, but it's also like they just made weed illegal again,
Dude, and Joe Rogan lives out there now. So what are they trying to do?
Yeah.
And he's going to church now too. It's the whole state
Gay.
is fucked up, dude. Yeah, really gay, dude.
That's like it's what always bothers me. Like it's so funny. I'll do spots and like I'll mention moving from New York or like living in New York, and I'll mention that like I like New York.
yeah.
And there's always like some person, like one person in the crowd's like,
Boo.
why?
Yeah.
Like I'm like, why? I don't know why. Because I like smoking fucking weed.
Yeah.
I don't need to show my ID to look at porn.
Yeah.
Like you always talk. I don't get. You talk about how fucking free you are. But then
Yeah,
this
dude.
shit, like, fucking stop. Stop fucking pretending you're like the most free. You're
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, dude. It's also desert. That's a
Yeah.
big thing for me. I'm sure I could survive. I just am always like, it's the fucking desert.
Austin's not bad because there's the rivers right there.
I guess, but it's not.
There's some fucking deserty fucking spots.
Isn't like a green river though?
What?
Is it
The
like?
Colorado River.
I don't see. I don't know stuff.
They have like great. There's,
No, I
great
meant like,
swimming
is the
spots.
river a color? The green? Is it green?
I don't think so.
Whatever. I don't know stuff. I would assume it is because it's just.
Yeah, but they have like spot that are like cleaner. This dog is just like.
Oh, he's loving it, dude. Finnegan's the dog. He loves. He loves
What
us.
kind of dog is this? He's like
Shit.
He's like a furrier pug.
He's a pug and a Pekingese pug, I believe. Is it a
Pekingese?
pug?
Pekingese?
It's that. I believe that's what he is. A Pekingese and a pug, or I might be screwing up. A Pomeranian and a pug. There it is.
Oh, Pomeranian.
The P. That's where it comes from, dude. He's so sweet. I take him out. I try to look for Asian chicks in this
Puggerani,
neighborhood.
You fucking weirdo.
Yeah, dude. I take him out, and chicks love him, but.
Then they see you.
And they see
run
me and
away.
they go, "Hey, no, not, I do okay out
I
here."
know. I'm telling you.
6'1", full head of hair, dude. Lie to women.
Big beak.
Hell yeah.
Damn! Slut!
Yes, that's what we're looking for. I've been trying. I might buy Field while I'm here because I'm here for a few days and just really try to find some slut to hook up with. You know what I'm saying?
If anyone's listening.
You don't get yeah. That's easy for you. Field is like straight grinder, but it's not. I don't have the lingo down. I'm not like, ooh, I'm a sexy dom looking for a sub who wants me to be your daddy. Like I'm not that guy, Pete. You know me. I'm not that guy.
Which part do you not know about?
I know the like. You know what I mean, though. I'm not that guy, though.
Yeah,
That's what I mean.
yeah.
I see the lingo and I go, this is gay.
Some woman calls you daddy. I imagine you giggle.
Dude, it takes unless it's I'm like for it, like I can only do if a woman calls me fatherly thing if it's another language. The girl says poppy, I'm like,
yeah.
okay. It's cultural, but if a white woman or any woman says daddy, I'm like, oh, stop.
Yeah, I
Take me out
used
of
to
it.
not like it. Now I love it.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I got a certain age.
Oh, all right. Maybe one day, dude. I don't know, man. I like when it says something about it. I like when girls are just mean to themselves. They're like, yeah, I like it because I'm a slut. And I'm like, yeah.
Oh yeah, I like that too.
Yeah. Like when they're demeaning.
But I was like, yeah, me too.
Like,
We're in this together.
High five. Yeah, man.
Same wavelength.
No, yeah, I haven't been slutting it up as much as I'd like, but
Didn't you just have a breakup?
yes, that's why I miss my ex-girlfriend, if I'm being honest. But we'll be fine. We'll be fine. She lives far away. What am I supposed to do?
Oh, is that why?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
mainly why we broke
All
up.
right. Well, at least that's like an understandable. Like it sucks, but like it's not like shit from it. Like
No, we don't hate each other.
Yeah.
It's one of those.
That's
Thank God. I have enough of those. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you said
I don't need any more women who hate me in my life. But yeah, I'm doing all right. Fucking, did you see the latest Final Destination yet?
Nope.
Fuck. Neither did I.
Dude, I didn't see the I didn't see. I haven't seen many of the Final Destinations.
What? Why?
Yeah, because they're like so stupid.
I disagree.
Like I don't want to. Like, why does death need to make a fucking Rube Goldberg machine to kill people?
It is like a Goonies.
Like what the fuck? Like he's like I remember watching the first one, and like when the teacher died.
Oh, she gets
it's
fucked
just
up.
like
The microwave
like
explodes.
9 fucking fake outs. Like I'm like, why does death? He blew up a plane. He could
Right.
just blow up the house.
It's a man too.
Well, last
you know
time I
that.
checked, death could just touch you and you die.
Right. Like in
when
Last
you're
Action Hero.
fighting fucking death. Like get the fuck out.
Oh, I love it, dude. I love was sitting there trying to figure out what's gonna happen. I love the third one. I like it goes third, second, fifth, first, fourth. There we go.
There's too many of those movies.
Oh, so good, dude. I'm about to go see the 6th. I'm so excited. I was hoping you saw it and you
No.
had something good to say,
I
but
had no really
you got
interest to
nothing
see
good.
it.
That's a bummer.
Saw
I thought.
Sinners.
Did you like that?
Fuck yeah, I like that.
I did.
That movie ruled.
Do you think people though are freaking out a little too much about it when they talk about it in the public eye? Have you seen how people react to this movie?
Yeah, no, I'm fine with it.
I like the movie.
As long as they get it.
Yeah, I like the movie.
Because I
don't think it was
went like a deep dive about like looking further into like
Oh, yeah?
a lot of the meaning. I'm like, damn, this is even better than I thought.
I don't think you have to be too dense to not understand. I don't think you have to be. I think you can easily figure out what's going on in that movie.
I was like, why did those fucking Native American guys just stop?
What do you mean?
The Native American guys in the beginning chasing that guy into the house.
Oh yeah,
they're like, hey, it's nighttime. I'm like, yeah, you should probably kill him.
yeah. No, they said fuck it.
There's a movie. I watched a movie about them.
Oh, what? Just
I
the
was like,
Native American guys?
American, like vampire
Hunters, dude, that would be sick. I would watch that too, dude. I love anything vampire. That's why, dude, I went to the movies to see this, and people in my movie theater were acting like it was the only movie they've ever seen ever. Like,
people in my theater were fine.
dude, they were freaking out. Like when people started dying, they were like, "No!" I'm like, "This is what's gonna happen in this movie." I don't know what the fuck you thought. The only part I really reacted to with everyone else was when the Asian woman was like, "Come in, you pieces of shit," or whatever. And I was like, "Fuck, stupid bitch." That was like the biggest horror movie dumb moment of that movie. But you understood why she did it. But you're also
Yeah,
like,
but
you
she's- yeah.
fucking retard.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna die now just because you're mad your pussy-eating husband's dead. Because that's everyone in that town ate pussy. By the way, did you notice that?
Yeah.
The vampire was like, "Ooh." Everyone who turned into a vampire had to remind their wife that they eat pussy and they should come get their pussy eaten by a vampire. Like that was the whole. That's the silliness I took away, but I did enjoy it. And I didn't like how the black chick, the big fat one,
Yeah.
her tits were out and she didn't show them. She only sort of showed them with a baby's mouth around them. It's like, show us your tits. If you're gonna have sex with Michael B. Jordan with all their clothes are on, why?
Why not?
No one does that.
Because you know why they do that? Because they're in like fucking 1930s and it takes a lot of work to get shit on and off.
It's true. They have like the men wore stockings,
Fucking forever to get off.
all the buckles.
Like you get more sweat just getting on and off than fucking
Dude,
actual fucking.
that is true too. Because also,
Unless you
let's
like bugs and stuff. You want to keep that on. Easy
let's be real too, dude. Hygiene back then, wild, dude. You had to keep it on just to be like it's keeping it in.
That's like thought you ever think about like when they how like bad it must have smelled when they signed the Declaration of
Oh
Independence.
my god, dude. Anywhere, bro. If we went, I think we forget about that too. Like in time travel movies, they just make fun of this one. But like, if you went back in time, your senses would be fucked up too, because you'd be like, what? Like everything smells different. Like everyone smelled bad compared to us.
Just vomiting constantly.
I bet you they would think we smell weird. They'd be like, you smell so.
Why do you smell like flowers?
Yeah, like what the fuck is this? Why don't you smell like grime and mildew and sweat, slavery? Why don't you smell like that?
Would you just like there's a time travel movie where like you just go back, but you just like brought a disease with you. Or like something they couldn't handle.
Yeah.
They didn't have it and they all fucking died.
Like, yeah, you bring.
You just start the new plague for the time travel.
Yeah, dude.
Like you think of the time travel movie, but it's actually like a quarantine movie.
Well, that's what the theory is, that if you go back in time and you do anything different, it affects it. So for all we know, people are just going back in time and fucking things up, and that's why everything is the way it is. Like 9/11's time travel, you know?
What?
Not really.
Yeah, but I feel like this would be like,
It really-
but it would
I'm
be like
just
a disease would be like a total like it would be like a completely like listen, hey, we got time travel. We're sending you back to kill Hitler.
Yes.
You go back there, you kill Hitler, you've started a new plague at the same
Right,
time.
yeah. You bring
So they're
a
going to send someone
pathogen,
else
yeah.
back to save Hitler.
So many people to just, that's all it is them sending people. But then at that point, and people have made this joke, it's like Hitler has to be like, even at a young age, be like, all right, I'm taking out these Jews because for some reason they're sending people back in time to kill me, and it's freaking me out. You know what I mean? It's just like, no, I'm done with this. And then
We just send that UFC fighter back to save Hitler. Bryce
nice.
Mitchell. What the fuck?
Oh, that guy who is
Dude.
like, you got to do your own research.
I do not understand. Like, why are we? Why? Well, why is the comedy in the MMA world got to be so fucking intertwined?
Yeah.
And also, it's like, why do I give a fuck what MMA fighters think?
Dude, they get hit in the head all day.
Also, he thought the Nazis weren't gay. Hitler wasn't gay. They had Hugo Boss making their fucking outfits. I know this is like fucking 3 months old.
No, you're fine, dude.
But it's just so funny to me. I made a post about it. He was like, he was that guy made a video about having nightmares. He was being attacked by beautiful women in his dreams.
What?
That guy.
That's a great dream, dude.
No, that's what I said. I was like, oh, you're having
You know what?
nightmares.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Yes.
I was like, if you're having nightmares about beautiful women to tell you, sounds like you're fucking gay.
Yeah, bro.
And like, but yeah, to be like, Hitler would have been a great guy to have gone fishing with. I'm like, he was a painter.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
He's a sissy boy, dude.
Yeah, he's a little girly man. Hitler was a little fucking sissy bitch.
Yeah, man. I don't understand. I don't. I think it's
He got
because
knocked though. He got wrecked.
I don't understand. Like, dude, I grew up watching every movie I watched with the Nazis. They were the bad guys, so I always associated them with being bad. I don't understand how it's come.
Dude, there was a
180.
guy. There was a guy at a festival called Punk Rock Bowling in like Vegas, and there was a dude there wearing like an SS shirt.
Mm?
And like people were like, "Get the fuck out of here!" And they started like punching him. I was like, "That's great." Yeah, because like that's like how do you consciously feel like, yeah, this will go over well?
Yeah, man. You guys
Like,
don't
fuck
get it.
you.
Yeah, it's like, no, dude, we get
And
it.
you can't claim free speech. Free speech means you don't get arrested. Doesn't mean you don't get your ass kicked.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's like, what are you doing?
So that's like
Come
that's
on. What are we doing?
I mean, that guy should go to Austin. The great in the comedy scene.
Just
No.
getting attacked, dude. Well, dude, that's
I have figured out what I think is like kind of a little bit. It doesn't. There's some like really great comedians there. There really are.
Oh, yeah.
But then there's a lot of people who like weren't good in their home scene.
I remember you told me this, yeah.
And then literally were like, oh, it's obviously where I'm from is the problem. I
Yeah.
gotta go somewhere where I can say whatever I
I
want.
can say retard and fag here again.
yeah, like yeah, you can, but like still no one's laughing.
Yeah, dude, Gillis was talking about that. Not just specifically like how many people now in Austin are like, oh yeah, I'm gonna say the craziest thing, and it's like, well, you're not even like, you're not
Yeah.
good. Like you're not even funny at regular
Like
shit.
the amount of people that I'm like, how many people can do a bit about they met a girl, took her home, and she had a penis?
Ooh,
I've heard that joke 5
Yeah.
times, and it's never been done in any different like.
bro. Also, how do you like, dude?
I don't understand
date-
how people
yeah.
write this shit down and being like,
This is good.
This is a fucking killer. No one's done this before.
Also, how'd you get all the way home and not notice? That's another thing too. Because these penises, are they small? No, right? They're never small, right? Is the guy ever like, and she pulled out a small penis? It's always like
a hog.
A hog. So it's like, what are we talking about here, dude? Like, you're just not paying attention? Or is alcohol that prevalent in some people's lives? They're like, I guess this is a girl. And they get home and they're like, fuck, it's a guy.
But it's like, I just like,
You know,
oh
or
my
whatever.
God, like how many times? Like we all saw Ace Ventura.
Yes,
You know,
exactly.
like,
The
you're
crying.
Not, you're not fucking breaking
Dude,
new ground.
Exactly, dude. We've seen it.
And yeah, it's like
Train spotting.
Apparently, that's what all these tech bros are fucking laughing at.
Also, they
Tech bros
yeah.
in cowboy hats, fucking everywhere.
That sucks, dude. That really sucks.
Polo shirts and cowboy hats. You look fucking gay.
Yeah. Yeah, come to New York, guys. If you want to look if you want to look like that, and then yeah, here you go. Every time I dress like just not out of character is the wrong thing, just a little more colorful than I usually do, I'm always like, oh, I wonder what they're going to think about me when I step out into the street. And then I walk a block and I'm like, oh, I'm normal. I'm a normal guy. There's so many people out here who dress like they ran away to join the Foot Clan. You know what I mean? They look wild, dude.
They should just be in. Oh, I'm not gonna say it.
No, I like the city. I just I don't know if I'll live here forever. It's just it's the best. It does rule. We'll see. You know, we'll see down the line.
Yeah, this is where you want to live at like this age.
Yeah.
Fucking, because you still have like, because like if you're like early 20s, I don't know. There's a little too much.
Overwhelming, dude.
Yeah,
I would.
You gotta have like your shit together a little bit, man.
Yeah, dude. I didn't live on my own then either, but living out here on your own, even with roommates, when in your 20s would be. I would crash out.
Yeah.
No problem, no matter what.
Yeah.
I'd lose my. I'm glad I work where I do now and everything. It's the best. I'm trying to think of.
You're not still at the Axe Bar, are you?
I am.
Oh, yeah.
I still work there. Still throw axes. Still, no one's gotten hurt yet, which is cool.
That's good.
That's good.
I mean, a guy hit me in the finger one time.
I would
I
have
told
pissed
him
me
not
off.
to. I told him not to throw because I was reaching for the axe
Yeah.
and he threw it.
Bro,
Fucking popped me right in the middle finger.
You're a stronger man. Did he like freak out?
He's
scared?
Say a fucking
I was about to say,
word.
bro, if I was
This
you,
dude didn't even say sorry.
even if I wasn't you, dude, I might attack that guy, and I would explain it to anyone after. I'd be like, he threw the axe when I was in the bay, so I attacked.
I wasn't in the bay.
Oh, still.
Like I was like, all right, go
Anyway.
to the back swing. I was like, don't throw it. I went to grab it and threw it.
Ooh, still, dude.
I'm-
Ooh, you're a big man, dude. I would have manhandled his ass if I was you. You could really. I've seen you at shows, dude. You could at rock show or like metal shows. You're just like an anchor in the pit, dude.
I love hitting people.
People try to hit you and they get stuck.
It is
They're like,
awesome.
oh, they slump to the floor. I'm like, damn, bro. That's funny.
That's the best part.
You're like the Doom guy of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
you
Doom
just
player.
stand. Did you play the new Doom,
Not yet.
bro?
It looks sick.
It's so much fun.
Yeah, it looks sick.
I love it, and I'm playing it on like cloud gaming, and it's not as good because it's glitchy. But
I've been playing Ghost of Tsushima.
how's that?
It's fucking sick.
I've never got into that one.
I also want. They're like remaking Gears of War and shit, and I want that.
What do you mean?
So they're making a new Gears of War.
Okay.
And they're remastering the originals.
I don't know if it's old enough to be remastered, but
Yes,
I do
it
like
is.
that. It's 20 years old, right?
Yeah.
At this point.
The first one is.
Okay.
But they're making an E-Day game, which will be about like the actual like first.
Right.
So it'll be like Marcus and Dom like younger.
There's so much lore to it, dude. I watched
it.
yeah.
I watched the YouTube video. It was like fucking 3 hours.
Yeah, dude. It goes like Marcus and Dom were in prison together.
Well,
There's-
Marcus was.
Right.
Dom broke
him out. That's all before. It's insane, dude.
Yeah.
But what annoys me about Gears of War and always has is they, at least for the first 3 games, I never really beat them beyond that. But the first 3 games, every major bad guy in it, like the final boss, always died lame. Like they never died cool.
They
Like
blew
the
up on a train.
first one, they just shoot him. He falls. He falls over on the train. That's how he dies. I've researched this. Second one, he falls off his like riding creature, and that's it. He
Who
just
the fuck
falls.
was the bad guy in the fucking second one?
Scourge. Scourge, he had long hair. He was like a dreaded locust guy. Yeah. And he just falls off the locust thing he was riding and just falls. He just goes. It's really, the animation of him dying is very lame. Third one, the Queen. Marcus stabs her with a knife that he has on him that we have never seen in all 3 games. He only uses it in that moment, and it's lame. You have a chainsaw on your gun, and you're not going to use that?
Yeah, but we've used that so many times.
I know, but anyway, I love those games. They're amazing. Just my point is, you can brutally kill the pawns. Like, you can curb stomp them. You can beat them with your sniper rifle. You put their head through the torque bow. You know what I'm saying? And then the final bosses, it's like... It's like, come on, bro. It's like God of War did it right. When everyone who died, you're like, wow, that they might not have deserved it. You know what I mean? After you killed someone in God of War, you're like, geez, I know he killed my family, but wow, fuck, he was just like knew about it. He didn't do it. Yeah,
I want them to remaster Gears of War, but have instead of John DiMaggio doing Marcus Phoenix, he does the whole game as Bender.
These locusts are biting my ass, man. Yeah, bite my Michael Shenny ass. Yeah, he's the robot, the other real robot. Whatever's Ed. No, that's Fallout New Vegas. I forgot.
Oh yeah.
Whatever the fuck the robot is.
You're thinking of Claptrap, are you?
No. The robots in Gears of War though have a name.
Jack,
dude. In Carmine, finally, his lineage had some redemption.
Having the third one be like a jacked badass was like the best thing.
Yeah, it's like the other two dead.
But, retard.
Yeah, I'm a retard, dude. Yeah, that was like the Saving Private Ryan, where you're like, one of them's got to make it, dude.
Yeah.
They're just all getting murked. That's dude. Carmine, he had a horrible death. The second one, first one sniped.
The
second one is sad.
Yeah, you got all the fucking.
Tell my mom. Tell I love her. You're like, all right, dude. Damn, it was supposed to be a bit that you guys died. This is brutal. Dom's death. Don't even.
That game is such a meathead game that they made me want to cry because Dom's fucking dead.
Dom's dead. Dom's death pissed me off as a kid. I was like, fuck, dude.
His
Dom's wife, too, is bad. Dom's wife's death is an actual great gaming moment of, like, art or whatever, because you really, the first time you see it, you're like, wow, she looks just like when he imagined her. Yeah. And then, when he goes, Dom, and it just pans out, you're like... Bro, like, it's fucked up. Yeah. She's like, she could
big
barely.
Polynesian guy also like gets fucked up and then
shoots himself. Oh, dude, Gears of War 2. That was the shit, dude. I loved Gears of War 2. It's one of my favorite games.
Yeah, I think Gears of War 3. It was too much of the lambent shit.
Yeah, Gears of War 2 introduced Horde mode too.
Horde mode,
which was
honestly genuinely what I'm looking forward to.
Oh,
so supposedly the remake is gonna be cross-compatible. It's gonna come out for PlayStation.
Oh my god, dude!
Yeah, so
although
I'm bringing my I have PS5, and I'm bringing my Xbox down there too, just to play Gears of War.
Dude, Gears of War. I've been playing Fallout New Vegas. That for the honestly, since I stopped playing my podcast, I've been playing Fallout New Vegas for the past year. 90 hours in, still haven't beaten it. It's really long, with DLCs still, but it is also me just trying to find every location and be a weirdo.
Oh, you're trying to get like everything?
I love it, dude.
The dog moving, now the cat's moving in. What are you doing?
Oh, yeah, dude. This is an animal-centric podcast. Okay, cool. Just making sure. Yeah, man. Doom, though, you're a knight, but there's guns still. It's like before.
Isn't it the same fucking guy? It's the same guy. He's just sent back in time.
Right. It's something like that, yeah.
I don't remember how Doom Eternal ended.
Neither do I. I just know
Does
it's
anyone
awesome.
fucking give a shit?
No one cares, dude, at all. That's what's so. I was talking about this on the other pod, but maybe
that's what I've tried. I've tried to like look up the lore of that one. I'm like, I don't care.
I'll send you one. I'm literally watching it right now. It doesn't matter. He's badass. He fights demons, and what I like too about the newest ones is how much you run and just run and gun. He's a happy cat. He's just old.
He looks old.
Yeah, he's withered. You're never not moving. Yeah. You're just blasting, ripping out eyes. The death animations are so fucking sick. Or the executions. Just like Gears, dude. I love bloody
Gears
mess.
Is more like you like stop and like it's duck and cover.
No, you know what I mean though. The finishers
Oh,
are just like, damn, bro. Like, did you ever play Mad World for the Wii?
No.
You would have loved. All right, you would have loved Mad World. It's Sin City style where it's black and white, but the blood's red and everything. And it's like the Running Man, the movie where it's a game show, but it's essentially you're Ron Perlman. I don't think it's actually Ron Perlman. Bender plays one of the commentators because the guy he looks just like he looks like a human Hellboy.
Oh.
Yeah. Black and white goggles, everything, chainsaw for an arm, bro. It's so fucking sick. It's a game show. The whole game you're fighting through the game show, and the more ways you kill guys, the more points you get, and it's fucking amazing. You probably won't hear that, but it's cool. But Bassis is always welcome on the pod, dude. I love this cat. He looks like you ever seen that shit Watership Down?
Yeah.
He looks like he survived that movie. Like he looks crazy, bro. He looks like
was he a scar on his fucking nose?
I know. He looks like he was in the Battle of Redwall.
The Mad Max cat.
Dude, for real. He's a mange, as they say. But the sweetest cat. Also has feline AIDS, but we can't get it, so don't worry.
Is that fucking true?
Yeah, he has feline AIDS.
How long has he had that?
A long time. They had him and he liked this.
Damn.
But what
I didn't know there was a feline version of that.
That's crazy. Yeah, it transferred that, and you know what that means? That means, I mean, people. That is another thing we just like in society have put out of our minds about how many people fuck animals. Yeah, you don't even want to think about it, but they're out there.
Why are you drooling on me though, dude?
Oh, he drools too. Sorry, I should have told you that. But thank God he's not doing it on me.
He's the only cat I've ever seen drool.
Oh, he drools. It's when he's happy to see people and he's stimulated. Yeah, dude, because there are women on TikTok who expose themselves all the time for having sex with dogs.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, well, they're out there, dude.
I don't want to hear that.
I'm not, I like this, but it will in our lifetime, we will see people on the news being like, it's not a big deal that I have sex with my dog. I guarantee you.
I bet you there's already people trying to say that.
That's what I mean. It's on TikTok. It's just before there will be in the future. It's coming.
No, you're saying it's going to be accepted.
No. Not accepted by. It shouldn't be accepted. I think there is going to be a sect of society though that's like, we don't really care. Watch.
Called the South.
Yeah, it's coming, dude. Big chicken fuckers, dude. Especially the Rob Zombie thing got me thinking about that a lot.
Can't wait till I'm dead.
Then you have all the answers. You're like, oh God, it's worse than I thought. I bet you it's just as bad as like when you look up. I mean, there's not a registry for it, but it's like up there with like pedophiles. Like you look it up and you're like, fuck. You know what I mean? Like I didn't know there was this many around me.
Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry to go there.
Did you ever go on the registry? Like look at it?
I believe I did when I was younger in my old neighborhood, and it was bad. It was not good. It was like that Dane Cook joke where it was like,
yeah.
I think everyone's sort of like that, but it is surprising. My old neighborhood, it did make sense though, because we lived in like
near a school.
Yeah, but also no,
far away from school.
Yeah, but near a mental institution that also had a lot of inpatient, outpatient housing.
It's just glowing.
Around, yeah, dude. So it was bad. It was all over the place. Wow, he really likes you. He does not do that often. It's drool. Oh, it's God. Oh, come on. Oh no, it's so much drool. You silly boy. You are loved.
For anyone listening, the cat just got on my chest
and he just
really
dumped it. He was ready to sit on your
God,
beard.
it's on me. Fuck.
Sorry about that. Ugh. Bad cat.
We're gonna fucking towel off because my partner's allergic to cats.
Oh, dude.
You got a lint roller?
I do. Okay. I'm sure, and I'll find one over here.
That'll be on the Patreon. Watch silly lint roll me,
dude. There's money in that somewhere, dude. You just got me. I had a drool story and it just went out on me. Oh, well, not drool. A woman I've seen here and there.
Right there. Just sit there.
She does not like cats, and I can never be around her. If there's a cat, she breaks out in hives. And
so you don't like cats, you just physically can't.
Yeah,
like,
it's disgusting.
Long gets the same way. Like not even hives, but like, yeah, like
long.
He's pretty allergic to cats, which sucks. It's gonna be a bummer because like he likes cats. He likes animals.
He's Asian, so.
Shut the fuck up.
Sorry, I couldn't not help it, dude.
Hate you.
Yeah, you gotta, you know. It's like anyway. How's that going?
Great.
Great. I'm glad. I saw a clip on A fellow former CT comic, Sam Hunter's podcast, said you bought him. I would have never assumed that.
You would have to have known that by
No,
now.
I would have never.
You've known me for too goddamn long.
I genuinely thought it was
There's
literally
no way we
beneath you
haven't
in a
talked
funny
about it.
in a funny way. Like you would be like,
How is
no.
no one should still be surprised. I talk about it in my fucking head.
I don't remember you saying that. That's so funny. It makes sense though, I guess, because you are
Dude, we
you got
so fucked up on that podcast.
you got cheeks too. You're a bigger guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that makes sense.
Yeah, I could sure take a pounding.
There you go. Also, I don't know what Long's working with. I'm just saying that I'm happy that Long's doing that to you. Because I was about to say Long really is like he's like beat me up. That's what I was thinking. It was like, you know what I mean? He's like, hurt me, Pete.
No, he's like, I'm gonna hurt you,
ravage me. And no, that's healthy though. That's good.
Yeah.
Because, dude, chicks who are like half my size are like, hurt me. And I'm like, no, no. It'll be, like, I don't have to even try. You know what I mean? It's like, I'll just like, and they're like, and I'm like, all right, sorry. Hey, what are you doing? Get out of here. You love this man. This cat, sorry guys, audio listeners, the cat just went in Pete's drink. He's all over Pete. You're a gay cat. Anyway.
Fuck.
What are you gonna do, dude? Yeah, dude. People like getting hurt during.
I mean, like I like being the dominant one, and outside of my relationship, I can't do it to him. I love him too much. But if like some little twink is like choking me, I'm like,
so
all right.
funny. Yeah, dude. I don't mind choking and all that. I don't like being hurt. What I do like doing is when a woman will smother me with her sniz, but if a woman's like hitting me or choking me or anything, dude, chicks go for nipples now? No. Get away. Get back,
They had
woman.
a meeting. They're attacking.
Dude, I don't want my nipples are sensitive. If you touch them, it's like, what are you well, you'll just hurt me. If I was hard though and you touch my nipples, it's like everything's all like, what's going on here? Like you're not helping the situation. My dick's like, you're pulling sensitivity away.
The radar's broken.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
I don't know what's happening.
It's like, yeah, in outer space when you can't get the
you're
direction. I'm spinning. I'm like, stop. The End of Life with Jake Gyllenhaal. Solid flick. Yeah, man. Sinners. I haven't seen. Did you see The Accountant 2?
I didn't see The Accountant 1.
Oh, dude. Autism.
I want to see The Accountant 2 just as John Barenthal's.
Dude, he's in the first one, too.
He is?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's just, the reason he's in the reason he's so much in the second one is because of the first. Just watch the first one. I love John Barenthal, dude. He dies in a lot of the stuff he's in, though. Not The Accountant. Spoiler.
I just rewatched Fury.
Yeah, he dies.
I mean, they all do except for that kid.
Yeah.
Just
Classic.
Twink's always living.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Him and Shia LaBeouf in that movie, that's where they bonded.
Yeah.
Over being real actors or whatever. Touching each other.
Michael Pena was in it too, which always kind of threw me off. I was like, well, there are a lot of Mexicans in. I mean, at this point now, just drink the fucking water.
Yeah. Well, of course there were, but
I know.
yeah. Now it's.
But like with two like really racist Southern guys. Dude, well, Barenthal got the fucking shell shot through him.
Who did? Barenthal? Yeah, he gets it pretty bad. They all die. Honestly, what's his name? Pena gets it the worst. Shia LaBeouf gets shot right in the face, right? He like leans out of the tank to throw something, and then it's like it shows like his face like pop. It's so fucked. That's a good one though.
So good.
That's a good one, dude.
That movie is stupid good.
Oh. What's his name? That's the guy who did Training Day too, and End of Watch, dude. Yeah, Is it Fuqua? Is that Fuqua or David Ayer? David Ayer, dude. David Ayer's got some bangers.
Do like fucking
Olympus Has Fallen.
He did Olympus Has Fallen?
Yeah, dude. Unless that's Fuqua. But those two, that was David Ayer and Fuqua was Training Day.
Yeah, and End of Watch was Ayer.
Yeah, dude. End of Watches. That's the movie they always say that makes the bros cry. The dudes cry at the end.
Yep.
He was my brother. It's like, damn, bro. I have brothers too, but not really. I have not real brothers.
Not real brothers.
I do. I have not real brothers, I guess you could say. I have no siblings. My parents popped me out, said, you know what, this is enough, dude. I've had enough of this shit. We have to watch Land Before Time another 500 times. it's not worth it.
Yeah, that's the thing. When people have like a second kid, they know they're gonna do all the shit they hated with the first kid. They're gonna do it all over again.
Oh God, dude. No. If I'd say all the time, if I had a kid, dude, who just was like, Godzilla, not for me, I'd be like, fuck you, dude. Get the fuck out. That would be like, I would, if I had a kid who was like, I think Godzilla's lame, I would be like the homophobic parents from the 70s. I'd be like, you get the fuck out of my house and don't ever come back. Like, I don't care if you're fucking dying. I never want to see you again. I have no son. That type of level. I'd send him into the street.
Son who doesn't
I'd be like, I hope,
our Lord and Savior.
I'd rather you be fucking gay, like bottoming like my friend Pete at a young age.
Cross-dressing.
Yeah, dude, going to schools, reading books to the kids. That's what I want over you not liking Godzilla. Did you hear about the new Godzillas? At all? Like villains?
I heard that they're supposed to. Wait. Okay. Because obviously right now we're in the midst of two separate things. And I heard Space Godzilla is going to be the bad guy in American Godzillas, which will be wild.
Possibly with Gigan as a second.
Really?
Oh, I can't wait. I hope.
And then I just heard that the -1 director is going to make another one.
I heard Biolante is the villain for that, possibly because the girl at the end is mutating.
What?
You know who Biolante is?
Yeah, I know who Biolante is. What girl
at the end of -1? Remember, they show her neck because she survived, and they show her neck's mutating. They show that she's.
I remember them showing Godzilla.
Right.
Again.
That is also happening in her neck.
He's a fucking. But like -1 is like Godzilla is strictly the bad guy.
Yes.
So it's weird for me that already go to Biolante.
Well, Biolante, if you remember, isn't necessarily a bad guy.
Not a bad guy.
Yeah,
but, well,
but it just looks like a bad. You're right. Godzilla in the Heisei era fluctuates between good and bad, even in the movies.
Yeah.
Like mid-movie, you'll be like, "Oh, he's bad now."
Yeah.
Like, I love the
well,
Heisei.
Just a monster.
Yeah, I know. That's what's cool about it. I'm stoked. If they bring Gigan back, dude, I will shit. I'll be the happiest kid.
See, I want more King Ghidorah though.
Okay.
Because like I love King Ghidorah. That's
Me
the
too.
problem is like as much as I liked
King of the Monsters.
Like I know obviously there's like issues and it's very dark, a lot of but like
way too many humans.
When like
yeah.
when King Ghidorah was on screen, I was like,
it's amazing.
Sick.
He was on the screen. He had 13 minutes of screen time in that entire movie, more than any of the other monsters.
Yeah.
Also,
like, when they fly in and they see him like in the club, I'm like, oh, it's sick.
His screen time with all the other monsters' screen time in that 2.5-hour movie, less than 20 minutes, and he has 13 minutes of screen time.
Yeah,
that's insane.
Yeah, and then like,
get me started. What?
I don't know because I don't know how I feel about the newer ones.
I loved the King Kong ones. I think
I do like them, but then this like I don't know.
I think the latest one was the best one out of that series.
Yeah,
Kong Skull Island is pretty good.
Well, I think Kong Skull Island is the best.
Me too.
Overall,
I would agree.
And I did like the new one, but I feel like there's something with them just being like going into the Hollow Earth and it all being kind of in there is like taking away from it a little bit. For me,
little.
I like when it was more like on Earth.
Yeah,
they were just like talking about Hollow Earth and like obviously King Ghidorah is there, and it feels like there's like a little bit more mystery to it.
Right.
So like the new one, I was like, we put a giant fucking mechanical boxing glove on King Kong.
Yeah, I loved that. I also thought the Hollow Earth. I agree. Where it's like, all right, let's fight them in a city. But what I loved about the Hollow Earth was the anti-gravity fight. That shit blew my fucking mind. I loved that
but also,
so much.
like, why? I feel like I gotta go back and watch it. But also, like, man, we got so many like famous Godzilla monsters.
Yeah, and they
monsters. Why create
Scar King and Shiva or whatever?
Shiva?
Something like that. I forgot. Yeah.
And Shiva sounds like a big dinosaur.
Yeah, and it was just a bigger Ice King.
Shit. All right, sorry. Speaking of big dinosaurs, though, I
Ghidorah,
can't believe they made another Jurassic World.
Dude, it's got to end.
No. I would have said that after the last two, yes. I am weirdly optimistic about this one.
Because the mutant T-Rex?
No.
No. You just think it looks okay?
Because a couple things. They said they made sure to do on-location shooting, so it didn't look like a big fucking CGI screen.
Okay.
we get the fucking Mosasaurus and Spinosaurus are in it.
Yeah,
They're, like,
that's
it
cool.
seems a little more like horror orientated, and like I don't know if you saw that. You don't watch fucking trailers.
I try not to.
But like it looks a little more horror orientated with like the mutate. I don't know. For some reason, this one I have weird hopes for.
This looks better than the last two. I'll say that.
The last
Way
two
better.
suck
Yeah.
dick.
I like Jurassic
And
World, the first
I like
one,
Jurassic
and then
World.
after that,
Yeah.
they got worse and
And then
worse.
because it never delivered on the fucking promises that they made.
Right.
Like Jurassic World, like one never should have done the volcano. I would have been fine if they just retreaded Lost World and stayed on the fucking island. But we're going to take them off the fucking island.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, dinosaurs are escaped and free, and like they did nothing with that.
Yeah, it
fucking
sucks,
locusts.
dude.
Who gives a fuck about locusts?
Yeah, that was the main
And then they ended up
antagonist.
back
yeah.
on a fucking island.
No, don't.
So if you're gonna don't like this one, they're kind of like back on island. That's fine because they didn't promise they're in the real world.
Right.
So I'm like, so they're like, oh, this is where they did all like the biggest experiments, and they're like the ones that got really fucked up.
Yeah.
And we left them there. I'm like, okay, cool, fine. I'm fine with that.
I do want. They've been talking about this for years. See, that's what other people.
I genuinely can't believe they made another one though.
Yeah. Oh, money.
I know,
the
but,
last
like-
one made money still. No matter how bad it was,
know.
it made money. It made a lot of money. And that last one was nostalgia bait too. It was like every legacy
bring 'em back,
character
yeah.
came back. None of them died. The other thing though, a lot of people, Jurassic Park heads like us know this sort of, but like they've been trying to do mutated dinosaurs since Jurassic Park 3.
Well, they're all
Yeah.
technically mutated. That
You know
was
what
the
I
whole thing
mean,
with
yeah.
like Henry Wu even said like, oh, we think it's like obviously they think what about there had to be something they fucked up.
Yeah.
And this one looks pretty fucking freaky.
I want to see it. I think I already have an idea of what it looks like because I follow channels where they dissect the shit out of it and they show
same.
like diagrams.
Yeah.
So I think I know what it looks like.
and-
But I'm stoked too.
It looks like a
Yeah, it looks like a big. It looks
like
like
a
a big.
rancor. It looks like a rancor.
Yeah, rancor. I was gonna say a
Shit.
retard, but yeah.
But like, but apparently with like this one, they're trying, like they're shoot. That should be this part. So they're trying to be good about it being on locations, so it looks like they're actually out there. Gareth Edwards, they shot it in like on film or something to make it like look.
It's
more
Gareth
authentic.
Edwards doing
Yeah.
it. Okay, all right. I like that name. I like
Yeah,
hearing
right.
that.
Back to the first Godzilla.
Yeah, that's true. I have come to appreciate the first Godzilla more and more. More Godzilla, dude. That was the biggest mistake.
No, 100. Well, more Godzilla, or don't kill Bryan
Yeah,
Cranston.
I did. He would have made the whole thing more compelling.
Yeah.
I like Aaron Taylor Johnson. Don't get me
I
wrong.
do too, but like they made him so they made him kind of dull.
Bland, yeah.
Yeah.
If it was
'Cause
Bullet Train Aaron Taylor
Dude,
Johnson,
why
that'd
is
be
he
the best
not
movie
Bullet
ever.
Train Aaron Taylor Johnson in like everything.
Oh,
Like, we've seen
there's
how
a big
good-
lizard up there, Lemon.
we've
We
seen
gotta
that-
take him out.
It's like we've had Kick-Ass. Like we've seen how good this kid could be, and then like we kind of watered him down.
Well, because his pedophile wife, or, lover, kept keeping him down, dude. I don't know. I don't know if she's a pedophile, but he got groomed allegedly, even though he's doing great. Men can't get groomed if they're handsome. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't really care. I'm not sticking up for the boys. They don't stick up for me.
Which boys?
All of them, dude. No, man,
Name
I'm
names.
kidding.
Who's not sharing your post?
Oh, dude, I mean, every time I go back to Connecticut, I don't get, and nobody shares when I'm on the stage. They'll literally share like,
I didn't mean like photos of it.
Oh,
I
you
meant
mean
like
like-
when you post something.
oh, a lot of people. Dude, I've been putting out sketch. You were in my last
I
sketch.
know.
It was so much fun, dude. So many people who I know who were cool just didn't engage at all, and nothing. And then when they see me, they're like, "I saw that sketch. It's pretty cool." I'm like, "You didn't even." I'm not saying you have to share it. I'm like, "You didn't even
I
like
don't know.
it."
I get frustrated. I'm like, do people like not like? I always wonder about that. I'm like, because like I see everyone share everyone else's comedy clips a lot, and I feel like I don't get shared like by other comedians. I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, comics.
No, dude. You know what it is too, dude. A lot of these people, they're like a crew. Like we could. I'm not gonna name. It doesn't matter. But there's like people who just hang out and are like, "Yo, now that we hang out, everything you do, I'm gonna put a laugh emoji under." Like you can see it. You can see it plain as day. I could literally name it. It's people we know. Like it's not even. And I like some of them. Don't get me wrong. It's some of them though. I'm like, there's no way you think this
I
is
always
funny.
feel self-conscious about about me as a comedian.
Me
like,
too. Well, I think about it as in like if this group of friends who I know they all think they're varying degrees of funny.
I mean, I
to each
generally
other?
talking about it like in the larger scope because I know people from all over like the country. I'm like,
No, well, that's I agree. No, my same thing is like if you guys all think this shit's funny, how do you not think this is funny? You know what I mean? Like some of the shit you people share and say this is so fire, dude. Do more of this. I'm like, do you write that under like other people's actual funny things, or are you trying to dilute shit?
Why don't some people tell their friends shit's bad?
That too, bro, dude.
Like
that's horrible.
That's why some people have specials. They shouldn't have. Specials.
Well, dude, there's this thing now too. I've seen a lot of with lower shit, really bad comedians where they're like, "Ew, look at this guy trying to come at me. Like, try harder next time." And it's like they screenshot like someone saying your stand-up sucks, and then everyone under it is like, because they rally their shitty friends to come under and be like, "Who even are you?" And it's like, bro. This criticism is valid.
Yeah.
Like you, just because a bunch of open micers who hang out at the Pine Box also came to your fucking aid, does not mean your joke is actually good. Just because also someone who doesn't know you who said it's bad doesn't mean it's bad. It's just all these losers coming to your aid is also not an indication that your joke is good. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's infuriating. I could bitch about comedy all night. I could go on and on, dude. There's so many. I want to call out people for liking things. Like there's things I've seen people. I want to like go in the comments and be like tag their names and be like, explain why this is funny to me. Like please, right now in the comments. Like, are you trying to fuck this person? Just say you're trying to fuck this person. Yeah, trying to get a spot. Trying to fuck. So many people trying to fuck. It's insane.
It makes me feel good that I built an audience without that.
I know. I'm very proud of you.
Because I'm hot. No.
No, dude.
That's what's funny too. Is I was seeing so many videos with like, man, how do you have so many videos with like 100,000 views or more, and plus a million views? That you only have like you don't retain any followers.
Yeah,
like, that's what is actually more important. Sure, you can getting traction and views is good, but then to have people follow you so that you can continue it is like what's important. So that's why I don't like. That's why I get real picky about what I post. Because if it's just like goofy thing that you're like, oh, funny or whatever, but it's not going to draw someone. It's not going to make someone go, oh, I should follow them and see what else they're going to do.
That is true. I got to stop posting my autism rants on there. Not like I'm autistic. It's why people should stop saying they're autistic. I get very annoyed lately with the level
that's your autism.
It is, dude. Dude, the amount. This is my thing, dude. If everyone else, if all these guys we know are saying they're autistic, I'm retarded. You know what I mean? Like, I'm actually retarded. Everyone out here being like, hey, sorry, I'm actually autistic. It's like, no. You're a piece of shit. You didn't excuse, like, no one who's autistic excuses their autism by saying they're autistic. Like, no one's ever like, you're never hanging out with a guy who's autistic who's over-explaining baseball stats, who stops in the middle of it and goes, sorry, I'm explaining this too much. I'm just autistic. They just keep going. They're just autistic. They're just autistic. That's why it gets me very annoyed when so many people who are in comedy say fucked up shit to your face and then go, oh, sorry, I'm autistic. Or someone explains, well, they're actually autistic. It's like, I know a lot of autistic people who never say fucked up shit to your face. They might do something that's odd, but it's not, like, rude. You know, anyway, whatever. I've gone on this rant a lot on Super Sally Joe's as well. I can't stand it. There's a lot of fake shit going around to it. I mean, comedians are mentally ill, so.
That's true. Well, that's why every time with comics, it's like, I'm autistic. I'm like, we know.
Yeah, or, like, okay. Yeah, like, and is that your struggle? That's the struggle. You have a struggle that you can get help for, like, and it's not that hard. Let's be, you know, for that autism.
No, I think it's more just like
it's
it's like whenever it's like they're like,
I'm quirky,
it's an unrelated thing.
Yeah, I'm quirky.
Like, oh, I'm autistic. I was like, oh yeah, we know. Okay.
Yeah,
you need to tell me. Like, just move on.
Yeah,
tell me your weird thing.
Yeah,
I was like, because everyone gets to be proud of being autistic. I'm like, I'm just stupid.
Yeah, I'm annoying sometimes.
Yeah,
I can see a screen of a movie that I haven't seen in 20 years and go, oh, that's that movie. Just the screen. You know what I mean? Like a pause screen. That, to me, people are like, oh, you're autistic. I'm like, no, I'm just fucking whatever it is.
But even if it was, it's like, even if it's like, you're autistic, like, okay.
Yeah, cool.
Everyone has a little bit.
Same thing with anxiety, dude. It's like, thank God that went away. Like in your early 20s, so many people are like, oh, I'm sorry, I have to leave. I'm getting anxious. It's like, I don't give a fuck if I'm anxious every day of my life. I used to sell weed and cruise around with it in my car. You think I wasn't like constantly being like, oh, fuck the cops? You know what I mean? Like, I'm just, that's how I operate.
That's not just being a criminal.
Yeah, that's true. But that's like, I remember people explained anxiety to me, and I'm like, I do that. That's my life. It's just what I do.
I'm always anxious. I'm anxious all the fucking time.
Always anxious. Like,
you know how much if I say something that I think bothered someone that's my friend, I'm like, fuck.
No, I should do something. Yeah, I should bake him a cake later. I should give him
I'm like, I just ruined a friendship. Fuck.
Yeah.
I get like that. Like, they haven't answered me. They're mad.
Dude, I went out.
That's why I stopped texting people.
No, text.
Because I call people. I got old. I texted my friend, and they didn't in the stages of planning something. Mm-hmm. And I was like, "Fuck this!" And I called them, and he's like, "What?" He's like, "What's up?" I was just like, "I'm sorry. I think I'm older now, and I just didn't want to text anymore."
Yeah, dude. Texting's
it's
been
fine.
gay.
Texting it's like
it's
fine for like whatever. Like it's like when shit's like important and things like that, like planning. Like I'm like, I can't.
No, dude. Same.
Can't do it.
There was another thing from early 20s dating women. There was this such a huge thing of like, you don't even text me in the morning. Like that was the thing. And that went away once they all started working full time. Like every girl I met who didn't work full time, that was the thing they brought up. They'd be like, you don't even text me good morning. It's like, bitch, I'm up 4 hours before you. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Nah, I can still do that. That's no problem.
No, I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm just saying it went away. The constant complaint.
My thing is too is that everyone's like they're bad. Like they say like they're bad at texting. I'm like, you're just ignoring.
Yeah.
Everyone literally this whole world. Everyone complains about everyone on their phone all the time, and you guys happen to be people who are never looking at your phone. You do,
dude.
You're choosing to ignore it.
Women who say,
Damn, slut.
Who say
it's them? It's guys too.
Who say though that like I'm just not on my phone like that. Oh, that used to get me so annoyed because I'd be like. Like you just said, everyone's on their phone like that. Yeah. Like, yeah, you ignore people, but it's like, be like, oh, I'm not on my phone like that. It's like, you're not on your phone to listen to music, to GPS, to look at where you're going, looking for directions to the restaurant, make reservations, to stalk.
It's like
social media.
Like,
fuck
you're
you.
at work. I get that.
Right.
That makes sense. I don't know. Like, it should be like, admit that you're just like, fucking.
Fuck them. Fuck them,
It's not that hard to answer. Like, it's not that hard to answer. Because, like, how many times people, like, you're, like, trying to make a plan with someone or something going on, and you text them, like, oh, sorry, did whatever.
Yeah.
But it's just like, it takes fucking 2 seconds to be like, hey, yes, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't. Like,
yeah.
Stop leaving people in limbo. It's not that hard. It's not that fucking hard.
Yeah. Yeah, yes, offense audience. Anyway, dude, we've just passed an hour. If you want to keep going, we can, but we can call it.
I feel like a dick if I say no.
No. I don't know why I put that on you either. Sorry.
Fucking asshole.
Jesus. No, we'll call it, dude. That it may be a weird. No, it wasn't that weird of it. We hit the end of that combo right there.
Yeah.
My man. Always good to see you. What do you have coming up? You got your social media?
Me at Metal Pete Comedy. That's where I'll put all my BS.
Nice, dude.
So you see my comedy or my various types of wrestling.
Maybe his whole one day. Dude.
No, you gotta go to OnlyFans for that.
Yeah, guys, I'm back. Follow me at Silly Selly on Instagram. I also do another podcast in this area with my man Joe Gorman, Super Selly Joe's. If you are subscribed to this podcast, please go subscribe to that one as well. We're almost at 100 subscribers. Any of you going over there subscribing, it'll help. Plus, you get to listen to more of me. And on top of that, Joe Gorman, which I think he's funnier than I am. So if you get to listen to that podcast, it's maybe a tad funnier that week. Guys, I'll be at the Elbow Room headlining June 14th. June 14th is a Saturday. Please come to that. If you're hearing this, tickets are on my link tree in my Instagram. And other than that, just follow me on Instagram, and I'll post my shows there and stuff. I got stuff I'm working on. And I'm working on sketches and things. Please go to my Instagram to watch those. Pete was on the last one. I really have fun making those, and I want to make more. It's just, working on it. We're doing it. Gotta schedule it. Pete, anything else, bud?
Nope.
Hell yeah, guys, it's been real. I don't remember what this one does.
These blacks.
Wow, haven't heard that one in a while. All right, guys, bye.